Is that an octopus?
That octopus, he's happy to see me.
Dick shot, Speedy.
If you guys remember, this is the exact spot Shadow recommended Doki Doki to me, and then we fell in love. Fuck.
You and him fell in love, or?
Yes.
I'm confused. Okay.
Shadow's one of my best friends.
Why is it not letting me jump?
If you ask him, he's gonna deny it, but we weeb out all the time. But no one told him I said that, so he keeps weeping out with me.
I didn't really like that game at first, but I'm glad I hung in there, and the ending was pretty good.
Yeah, it's really nice to hang with your friends like that and just, relax and stuff.
Yeah.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah.
I'd be choking up at the end there.
Yeah, the ending really made me choke up.
It was definitely a tear choker.
I didn't even hang around to see the ending.
Oh, I like it. Wait, what the fuck? Bruh. By the way, I don't know if you guys agree, I have the coolest hat. It's the wings. It's animated, in case anyone's curious.
Yeah.
My hat has my name on it, so I think it's better.
yeah, I guess.
There's never a bad hat with Speedy on it.
Damn, I need the wings with my name. Honestly, I bet they have some.
Guys, I'm taking a long
That's
time.
okay, dude. Well, you know what? This is a perfect time for me to segue into being dicks. So,
Segways. We're going to talk about segways.
Yeah, not quite.
Who's your favorite mall cop?
And why is it Paul Blart?
Paul Blart.
That's the only mall cop I know. But, generally, I feel like most of us are like, you shouldn't be a dick to anyone unless, like, they really deserve it and stuff, and you should, always try to be respectful of people and shit like that, you feel me? I think
I'm a way
that's
bigger
pretty...
dick on online than I am IRL, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. We're all very respectful of people
My
and
dick's
stuff.
bigger online, too.
But there's... I still haven't... There's no luck for me. I've honestly accepted that. But there's... Okay, anyways, though.
Sweep me off the course. God damn it.
Oh, you're still on for me.
D20.
Barely.
I'm hoping to.
Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to debate a few shots. But there are some people that deserve being dicks to just by trade, and I don't know if you guys agree with me. And I'm sure someone's gonna say something, but I'll say that normally. But I feel like some of the number one people that deserve being dicks to are like car dealers.
Yeah, I agree. We talked about this before,
sure.
son.
Like
where I think they'd sell their soul just to sell you a car.
Yeah. Like,
and they would lie to you. They don't care.
Now I know someone's gonna be like, but son, my dad owns 7 car dealers.
My dad owns
he's the CEO of Chevrolet. But
yeah, but when your dad tells us the lowest they can go is 59K, he's lying.
Yeah. Now let me tell you why. So there's a very specific incident I remember, and maybe this is true, maybe this is not. I remember being very little, going with my parents to a car dealer. They were wanting to buy a car, and there was these 2 cars, pretty much exactly the same. Except one was red, and the guy, it was like 10 grand more or something like that. Some not 10 grand, but it was like some kind of audacious price. And we're like, what does this one have? This one doesn't. He's like, oh, it's just a paint color. Red paint is way more expensive than this other paint. So, okay, first of all, okay, so whatever. We'll give that a pass because that was so long ago. But more recently, I went to the Chevy dealer and I was looking at the new Camaros. And this salesman had the audacity to tell me that they went 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds. If you know anything about cars or physics, that's really fucking hard.
You called him out.
That's real.
Out,
I did. I was like, you know what? If this can go 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, you have to. I'll buy the car straight up. And if it doesn't, you have to give me the car.
Next he's going to tell you that light can go that fast.
Yeah, exactly. I said not even light can go that fast, but it's just ridiculous, dude. Like, what? Why are you lying to me?
That's what I hate. Like, they don't have knowledge. Like, I mean, understand that it's kind of hard to have knowledge of every car, like on your lot, especially if it's like a used car or something.
Yeah,
they lie just to get a sale. I was just driving by and saw a vehicle, and I was like, oh, I'll stop in and just kind of look at it. And the guy came and talked to me, and he was like, hey, you want to, get the keys and take it for a drive? I was like, okay, sure. So, like, we test drive it. And then we come back, and like at first they're they're gonna look at my car for trade-in or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't really planning on buying this car anyway. I was just test driving it just to drive it.
Yeah.
So then the guy, they come back and tell me. Or at first he's like, this is, we're about to raise the price on this car because we did like a bunch of updates to it, and like they'd wrapped it and stuff like that, which I didn't like it automatically after I saw it was wrapped, because there were spots where you could see the ugly original color.
Yeah.
Because it was like flat black, but it was originally like some kind of like ugly, like almost yellowish looking color.
Yeah.
And so
I'm back.
I didn't like it anyway. But anyway, so like they look at my car and then he's like, well, we're about to raise the price on this one because we did all these updates. But since the guy already told, because the sheet that the guy had said that it was another price before they did the updates or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's like, well, since he told you that price, we'll sell it to you at that price.
Okay.
And he's like,
thanks for doing me a favor.
yeah. And then he's like, well, this is what we're going to offer you for your car. And I was like, well, I'd really like to get, at least, I don't remember what it was, but like it was a few thousand
price.
more.
Yeah.
That, I
You
figured
should
my
just
car at
go
least
there
was,
and fuck with people all the time, even though you're not gonna buy anything. Just fuck.
yeah.
I mean,
But-
that's kind of a dick move, but they do kind of deserve it.
I mean, if their business is predicated on lying, I wouldn't feel bad about doing
Yeah.
that. Not to,
But-
Anyway,
I mean,
so
I
he's
don't have
like,
time to do
we're
that,
going to give
but-
you, I don't even remember what it was, but like, we'll give you this much for your car. And I was like, well, I'd really like to get this much, was like 3,000 or 4,000 more. He's like, oh, well, your car is definitely worth that much, but we took off some of the amount of your car to make up for the money we were losing on this car.
What?
And I was like,
Well,
well,
I
don't
mean-
tell me you're going to sell it to me for that price. Just say,
Jesus
this is what
Christ.
we'll give you
I mean,
for your car.
they were being
It would
honest
make no
at
sense.
least, but that's not like a like.
I
if-
figured that's
if-
where that story was going to go, though. Once you started telling me, I'm like,
Yeah,
they had to
it's
cut
like-
the cost somewhere.
Yeah, he's like,
Bastards.
oh, well, we're going to pay you less for your car. Well, then don't tell me you're going to sell me
Yeah.
that car for that price.
Yeah.
So if I traded my car in for something else, you give me more money. Makes no sense.
It is kind of absurd too. Like for trade-ins and shit. Like they'll offer it to you, $5,000 less than what you wanna like take it for, and then whatever. For example, you'll see it the next day for worth $10,000 more than what you paid for it. Like that's
Yeah,
There's,
well,
there's no, like how's that even?
They do
like-
make most of their money off used cars most of the time because
Yeah, but like what? How does
people
that,
don't want to have to sell the car on their own, so they can offer them $7,000-8,000 less than what
Yeah.
they're going to turn around and sell it for after they fucking put it through the car wash and then.
Yeah, I
put
mean
it back
that
up
just
for
seems
sale.
too crazy. Like I've never traded in a car or whatever, but I have limited life experience too. But it just seems like a way better idea if you have the time, of course, to sell it on your own.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, it is more of a hassle, and
annoying,
people
yeah,
don't
it's
want to go
annoying.
through
Is
that
it really?
because what if it
Yeah.
doesn't sell or whatever?
Yeah.
But
I just you're. I mean, I feel like 99 times out of 100 you're gonna get more from
84, you
private.
think that shot'll work this time?
Hey, it's working big.
But it's just and then
yeah.
like
fuck off.
during the haggling and stuff, like Speedy was saying, like the lowest we can go, like we still want to make $10 million off of this, so we're
It's like, let me go get my manager and see.
What's funny is my mom is a loan officer,
yeah.
and at a credit union, and she does this on cars all the time. So she always like knows the price for them and does the Kelly Blue Book and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so like when I bought my vehicle, she was like, they started talking to me before she got there,
Yeah.
and she was like, no. She came in, she's like, no, this is how it's gonna work. Here's the Kelly Blue Book. Here's how much it is. We're gonna give you $100 more than this, so you can make a commission, and that's it. And she's like, you can go ahead and write it up. And she's like, they're like, whoa, what the fuck? She's like, okay. And so it that's what happened. We
Yeah.
paid $100 over the Kelly Blue Book price, and that's it.
Yeah. Is that
Yeah, so.
Oh, good. Oh, is that like are those websites like real? Does that make sense? Like, do they give pretty accurate numbers?
Yeah, they do. That's
Okay.
like my my mom does that shit on a daily basis. She's
Okay.
like, yeah, they're legit. Because that's how much they have to go off that stuff just because how much money they got to give the loan for and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they go off
Yeah, I
all that
feel
stuff.
you. What were you gonna say, Speedy?
So when I bought my last car, my dad went with me, and he's just the bad cop for me because
Yeah.
I'm too nice to do it. So I'm a beta little bitch. But my dad like basically talked the guy down super low, and like eventually, like we cross-referenced it on the internet with like the similar cars and everything, and we think we got like the best deal possible. But my dad had this coupon he found in the newspaper
Yeah.
that you could get $1,000 off any purchase of a new car.
Oh, wait, did he not
And
mention that till that?
He
till the
didn't
end?
mention it until after it was over.
Yeah.
And so we finally got him to agree on the price, and the guy didn't even seem happy about the price we agreed on. Like, and his manager seemed really pissed about it too. And then my dad's like, and then we have this coupon here. And I had never in my life seen a look of death glaze over someone's face more.
Dude,
like
that-
the guy looked like he wanted to die.
Dude, I fucking shout out your dad. That's fucking
Yeah,
No,
that's
because
awesome.
funny.
it legitimately says there's like a sign that he showed us, and he's like, it says that you need to show coupons prior to negotiating process.
Oh, okay.
And my dad's like, oh, that's a shame, I didn't see that.
Wait,
But my
so
dad clearly saw it, and we knew about it.
did it work though? Like, did they take out?
But they
1,000
honored
more?
it, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we won't honor this.
Dude, good-
They,
good for
they
your
were not
dad.
happy because we left.
I think they get paid for those in some form.
They
of
said
fashion.
they wouldn't honor it, so we left, and then they called us back 2 days later and said they would. So.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't give a shit. I'll go to Maryland and buy a car
Oh,
then.
shit, you
Yeah,
fuck
exactly.
yeah.
You know,
Hey,
for how
don't give
much
a
like,
fuck.
yeah, exactly. You know.
Yeah, for an extra 20 minutes.
Here's the thing, I don't mind.
$2,000.
I was in Pennsylvania. I don't mind driving all the way to Maryland to get a new car at some other dealership that has what I want because first off, I get to buy a new car and then do a road trip home, and it's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
so
exactly.
it's like, I mean, yeah, you put miles on the bitch, but I mean, who cares?
Yeah,
it's like
as soon as
200.
you drive it off the lot, you're fucked anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What's the
I legitimately, I wish I could like record that or had that like stupid Snapchat vision shit because like this guy's face was like
dude, that's
death
fucking
glazing
awesome.
over.
Dude, shout out your dad. I wanna remember that in case I ever meet your dad and be like, I just wanna thank you for doing
wanna
this.
shake
your hand.
They deserve it.
Thank
They
you for
deserve
the
it.
country.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Thank
serving our
you.
country,
Yeah.
fighting against the
I know-
real bad men,
I
car
know-
dealers.
Yeah, I know someone's gonna be like, fuck, dude, my dad was a car dealer or something like that. But I mean, it's
That's real
I'd say
douche. He sells cars.
unanimously, 99% of car dealers are fucking
They're
assholes.
stupid.
Well, last
Yeah.
time we talked about car dealers and shit, that one guy messaged us and like he was like, "I am a car dealer and I'll tell you all the secrets." Remember that?
Yeah, I did that on stream once too, and someone who worked at CarMax was like, "Yo, if like any one of you or the crew or whatever, like, you know, want to buy a car or whatever, you know, I can hook you guys up and shit like that." And I was like, "Oh, dude,
Yeah.
thanks." So you know,
We do get cool little offers like that every once in a while. We'd never probably take people up on them.
No,
but
yeah.
it's
Yeah, one-
like it's really
one
cool
time-
that people are like wanting to help. That's
Yeah,
This one guy
exactly.
wanted me to fuck his wife one time.
Yeah.
wow.
Wow.
So you're not supposed
I'll
to say
take it.
what we talk about in pro.
I'm not joking.
Here's another thing, side.
Yeah.
People that you can be addicted to, and that is people that call you and try to fucking scam you,
Yeah.
or any
Oh,
of
yeah.
those like I don't-
Telemarketer.
telemarketers. Period. Yeah. Just I fucking hate them. Like, how do you go to your job every day? They have to have the best self-esteem in the world because everyone's like, "Fuck you, you piece of shit, fuck
Yeah.
off, don't call me
Don't
again."
fucking call me back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what they're doing
Jason the
now,
lead.
side?
What are they doing?
They're starting to use
oh,
your
with
own
with
number
your area
against you.
code. Oh wait, your own number?
Yeah, your own number now. Yeah, not let alone your area code. They're starting to use your own number against you. They will call
Jesus.
you with your own number.
If I saw me calling me, I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Well, that ain't right."
Yeah.
It's must be me from the future. This is
Holy
gonna be
fuck.
legit.
Yeah. Hey, this is me from the future. Take this
Is
guy.
this a
from the
new?
deal.
Did they change this whole?
You know,
I
fuck
think
that
so.
Girl. She
I don't
has
remember this whole-
chlamydia. Yeah, I don't remember this whole.
But I'm honestly really happy you guys agree with me on the car dealer stuff. I know there's gonna be some people who
Oh,
don't.
yes,
It's
it's-
like, well, they gotta make a living too. But I mean, it's when you make a living lying to people.
You sell your soul to the
Yeah, and
devil.
I think you're right. Before, like, you know, some not obviously not everyone, but people would like fucking straight up lie to you, like that guy who said the car did 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. You know, just to
Knows
Yeah, they have like no knowledge of what they're selling.
yeah,
Like,
you know. And I mean, you're right. I mean, not everyone's gonna.
They
I mean,
have
you
to
shouldn't
make
know
sales.
everything.
They have a certain like percentage they have to. They have to do test drives. They have to also have so many sales.
Really?
And they can make a bunch of bank off of it too. Like the best salesmen make a ton of money. The shitty ones, all they do is stress out and you end up just quitting and shit, dude.
Really?
Because I had a couple friends that when I worked in
Yeah, coupon boy probably quit.
when I
he's like,
Okay,
he probably
okay.
got fired.
when I worked in call it the restaurant business, I had a
Yeah.
couple friends, and they were like, yeah, we used to work in the car business. We made a lot of money, but it was so stressful that it wasn't worth lying to people every day, and it's a grind. It like
Yeah.
gets to you.
Yeah, I feel like the only way you can be successful if you're a car salesman is if you lie. I mean, I
Oh,
know
yeah,
that's
I mean,
a pretty
definitely.
broad statement, but
You would like see an old woman, you would like, oh, we got this easy,
Is
babe.
this new?
no,
Never
no,
played
this,
this?
but
I've only played this course twice.
I think dealerships in general too, like
Go fuck
there,
yourself.
like there's been different like investigations.
Dynamite.
I would if I could. You fucking
Oh,
asshole.
my dick ain't big enough to go to my asshole for my fun. But if it was, I would every night, yes. What?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Anyways, but like, there's been
Hole in
different,
one, boys.
different investigations, like where let's just say, I know this is gonna sound sexist, but like a woman goes up to a car dealer, getting an oil change, like, yeah, your brakes are fucked and shit like that. You need to change
Oh,
all
they
that.
do that shit
yeah.
all the time.
And
man.
it's just like it feels like dealerships in general, service or not, or fucking salesman is just like a scummy business.
Oh, my dad is a mechanic, okay?
Yeah.
And he works on like diesels and stuff.
Yeah.
But my grandpa, I know this sounds really stupid, but my
Uh.
grandpa had these squirrels chew through his a fuel line.
Wow.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
But he had to get like he's gonna end up having to get a part. But this is the second time this has happened, so he's like getting a garage and stuff.
Yeah.
To put over. But anyways, so he has like brand new car. He never drives it all the time. He's old, has a lot of money. But anyways,
Wow, we just fucked each other.
fucked me,
this
fuckboy.
part that they're asking for, they wanted him to pay $6,000 for it. My dad was like, that part
sounds-
was $54.
Really?
I was like, are you serious? Yeah, this happened last week.
Yeah.
My dad's like, I will put it in for you for free, and it costs $54. He said, you don't even have to pay me for it. I got you.
That's insane.
Yeah. He helped my grandpa out a ton.
That's like I feel like that should be illegal, but
Yeah,
who am I?
exactly.
But who?
Fuck
Yeah,
yourself
but
I guess worse stuff happens, but Jesus Christ, sometimes mechanics really
Well,
fuck
Speaking
you.
must have got
I mean,
triggered.
can
All the quote
Yeah,
unquote.
fucking Sidearms knocks me
labor.
off and D20 knocks me off.
Yeah,
I'm like,
labor.
Oh, I
fuck
didn't mean
this shit.
to.
sorry.
Neither of
actually
you meant
knocked
to.
me
I'm
out.
just saying it's fucking stupid.
What was someone saying? So, I said it should be against the law. and
Speedy
then
quit. That's what
Oh yeah, I know, but someone else. Fuck, I thought that was really.
somebody was saying something more important.
You got a good point, but I don't know. It's moral of the story: car dealers are dicks, and they deserve to be dicks too. You be dicks to them, something like that.
Yep, I got 100 by the way. Dab.
Dab.
Yeah, keeping it 100.
And if you disagree, please put in the comments. I feel like there's no way to defend that. Maybe not all dealers, but at least almost none are honest.
Also, if you got free cars, you want to give us holla holla.
Yeah, if anyone's got some free cars.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's my
over,
selection: McLaren P1, LaFerrari. If it has a steering wheel, I'll take it.
And nothing without a lift kit, motherfuckers. We country boys.
Neon
Chevy and a
lights.
live kid.
I want Corvette with a lift kit.
I'm
I don't
Ron
want any car
Spanish.
that Nelly's not up in it.
Hello, Nelly.